Well, good morning. I think it's still morning. Is it still morning? Well, yeah, it's still got an hour left anyway. Uh, so here I am out once again, cruising around, enjoying the day. Got an appointment about 2 o'clock, so this one won't be a really long drink. It'll be long enough. Somebody's been MIA for about a month now. So what's the deal with that? Where's all this fucking information that you were going to spew out there? All this shit that you were going to say that somebody stole this and somebody stole that, took advantage of this. And when that guy that you claim committed suicide, by the way, dumb fuck, he actually died of cancer, which I find that really, really amusing because that was easy to find out. Took a screenshot of the picture and did a photo search. You idiot. So you can take that made up lie and stuff it where the sun don't shine. Of course, that's where most of them go anyway. Because you're so full of shit. Again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't think you can honestly tell the difference between the truth and a lie anymore. Because you've gotten such a habit of lying about every fucking thing under the sun. Your credibility's in the shitter. You don't have any friends. You have acquaintances and or future targets because you don't know how to keep a friend. And I have got to come over here. This is a rarity. I love trains, so it's something you don't see every day. And I got to stop and get my big camera out since I'm live streaming. See if I can get this live stream turned to where you can see what I'm shooting. Yeah, you can see that. I don't see caboose on trains too much anymore. Yeah, don't see caboose on trains much anymore. All righty. I know why they park there because there's shade. It gets pretty warm inside those cabs. I don't blame a bit for getting a little bit of shade. So where's all this big expose crap that you were going to post? Where's it at? I mean, you started floating this scam out there quite a while back. Way back in about 2024, if memory serves me right. Kind of easy getting around here right now. The university is not in session, but a few summer classes. So the student body is absent. Most of the parking lots are empty. Makes for some good riding around. Got any questions, man? Ask. I'll be happy to answer them. Frankly, anybody that's been around Marquis for more than 5 minutes already knew that he wasn't going to post jack shit. He doesn't have it. Doesn't have anything. Doesn't have anything. But he tries and he tries and he tries and he tries, and he consistently shoots himself in the foot. Because he's still in that childish mode where he thinks if he tells a lie to cover up that lie, he'll cover up the other lie, that eventually somebody's going to believe him. But you can continue to yak and yak and yak and yak and yak. That's where my dad worked at for 5 years when we lived in Lincoln years ago. Dang, no comments. I got 2 viewers. Okay, cool. That's Memorial Stadium in front of us right here. And boy, I tell you would definitely wouldn't be going this fast on a football Saturday. No, but you know, Mark, I tell you, the best possible thing you could do would be to just fucking dry up and go the fuck away. Dump those piece of shit YouTube channels that you've got, which don't amount to a hill of beans anyway. Lose that Mark Connors group that you've had up for 7 years and still only has 2 members. That's fucking funny. That's hilarious. You know, I've got one group out there that's got, what is it, 20,000 members, I think? Something crazy like that. Something like that, anyway. And you can only get 2 in 7 years. Yeah, you're popular. You're popular. And here we are in downtown area. Supposed to walk on the right, but ooh, I'll pause here and grab me a little drink right quick. What I'm wondering is if little Marky didn't get served with a friggin' cease and desist or maybe a protection order of some kind. I mean, after all, for me to get that little fucker to shut up, what I had to do. And of course, he claimed that he'd contacted the court. Oh, okay. Bullshit. And he had numerous witnesses send letters, which was bullshit. I got a copy of the court record, moron. And you know what's not in there? Anything from Anybody that you would know. And now here we have a March bike trail. This is usually loaded with kids and activity. And it's like it is every year. There is freaking construction everywhere in this freaking town. And I mean every place. Yeah. I would really remark I'm willing to discuss the situation. I'm willing to discuss the prison record that he claims he has on me. I'd really like to see that. Of course, it's really, really hard to something that doesn't exist. Well, I guess that breakfast place did close in here after all. Another fucking sub shop. And one thing I have noticed is Lincoln's lost a lot of good restaurants, which is a bummer. And I don't mean the McDonald's style and that kind of stuff. I mean to go in, sit down, have a cup of coffee places. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Ain't got to worry about falling over or anything. And they're a blasting wet. Yeah, just spin around on the ice.
Yep.
People look at you like you're some sort of freaking nut, though. What's he doing out in the snow? Because I got 3 wheels and a TV. My tires don't do too bad in the snow, though. You're like you, but you're on 2.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Ride safe. Lots of nice people out here. And here I am down here where I wanna be. And come in here and take a few pictures before I go to my appointment. One of the nicer places. You can see right here they got the Hub Farmers Market on Wednesdays from 5 to 7 p.m. They have live music and stuff like that, and I'd love to get down there for it. Just uh, never have made it just yet. So I'm gonna get off the stream here since nobody wants to talk anyway. There we go. Since nobody wants to chat anyway, I'll get off and I'm gonna start taking some pictures because I'm gonna be around anyway. You guys can see that. And of course, I'll be dead and buried long before Morky ever freaking posts much anything. So I'm not even worried about that. So anyway, guys, we'll catch y'all later. Have a good one.